To the first junior teen in the top 3, Tennessee. How has your community service impacted the lives of others?
Whenever I'm in my community serving those in need, my main goal is connection. I really want to make sure that everyone I come and interact with is connected to me and feels comfortable and safe to talk about whatever they feel is necessary. And as the next USA National Junior Teen, that would be my mission. I would want to connect with all the delegates and contestants that I could. My goal is at Crowns in Communities, where I would hold Zoom session seminars once a month, inviting all the junior teens and people in their communities for us to talk about pageantry and UNM and everything positive about it, so that there can finally be pageantry publicized in a light, so that a pageant girl can only be a girl in a pageant. The negative stereotypes would be taken away, and I would love to be your next USA National Junior Teen. Thank you.
All right, our second junior teen is Grand Canyon State, and your question is, what have you done to spread the anti-bullying message of Crown Cares?
I have been with the USA National Miss organization for about 3 years now. I have been able to do Crown Cares presentations to over 600 students. I have also not only been making a difference in the classroom, but also online, because social media is a huge part in today's society. I was able to make 2 online social media initiatives. I have made my Spread the Love, #LoveNoHate series, as well as my Following Faith Bible Verse series. I have also been working on my children's activity book called It All Begins With You, which I plan on implementing into classrooms that I present to across the country as the next USA National Junior Teen. Thank you.
And to our third junior teen, Heart of the South, what would you do to inspire kindness and be a role model as the next USA National Junior Teen?
My work as a state title holder has been endless. I've been able to speak to the Atlanta Public Schools Board of Education, reach over 10,000 people talking about the Crown Cares Initiative, and also talk on Atlanta's different radio stations and public broadcasting station. But notice, I keep saying the word Atlanta. My work needs to be seen nationally. As a national title holder, I will continue to inspire people to be kind by speaking in low-income communities about ways we can be leaders. I want to inspire leadership. Our next national platform is going to be Inspire. Inspire Earth, inspire kindness, inspire compassion, and inspire leadership. My marketing plan, Lights, Camera, Action, is supposed to bring a new audience of contestants and people to understand the amazing work USA National Miss has done. I understand that this is a job, and sometimes you have to wake up in the morning with an allergic reaction and go speak to the judges, but you have to understand that this is not only a dedication, but it's something I have to be passionate, purposed, and prepared to take on. And as your next USA National Junior Teen, I promise that.
All right, thank you so much to the top 3 in our junior teen division. You may exit the stage and get ready for your final walk. Now, if the top 3 in the teen division will make their way to the center of the stage. All right. Our first teen in the top 3, Yellow Rose of Texas. How has spreading the message of Crown Cares impacted you personally?
I have been working with a nonprofit organization known as Special Reach, a nonprofit organization that benefits kids that suffer with disabilities. And as your USA National Miss Teen, I want to spread the awareness with Crown Cares in partnership with them so that I can create a strategic event that will allow me to share my story about how I overcame a disability known as dyslexia. I was not only bullied by students, but I was bullied by teachers. And by being your USA National Miss Teen, I want to show kids that may be struggling with disabilities to know that they should never believe the negative perspectives that people and society want to put on them. And if kids are being bullied, they know to take my advice and know to take action against bullying. Thank you.
All right, our second teen is Grand Canyon State. And your question is, how have you lived out the positive pageantry philosophy that UNM stands for?
Well, first and foremost, I am so blessed to be a part of USA National Miss and their praising of the positive pageantry. Second off, I am from a state that has such a rich culture of positive pageantry. We often serve it together during service opportunities, and it's just really been so beneficial to me. As the next USA National Teen, I'm actually planning on hosting a positive pageantry Miss USA watch party where all of the Arizona girls and maybe even some other national girls will be invited, where we can all spread and absolutely live positive pageantry.
All right, Tennessee. If you were to become the next USA National Teen, what would be your plan of action to better the world for today's youth?
Wow, that's so cool to think about. If I were to become the next USA National Teen, I would want to host a compassion conference. And I'm sure that as all the girls up here can agree with me, that when you're going into these schools and you're talking to the kids about kindness and respect and compassion, that you become very self-aware of the impact that you have on people, while telling people the impact that they have on others. And so as your next USA National Teen, I would love to further my impact and continue using my voice on a nationwide level by hosting the first National Compassion Conference, which will be a national webinar that aims to help girls build confidence through goal setting. And the reason that that's so important to me is because when you have that confidence in yourself, you don't feel the need to bring other people down. You have that confidence. And as someone who, for my entire life, has been told that I can't do something or that I'm not good enough, and I've had barrier after barrier stand in my way, but I've realized that those are the reasons that I'm where I am today. And those are the things that propelled me to be everything that I can be someday. And so as your next USA National Teen, I would love to continue spreading that message, because if anyone in the audience or who's watching at home can relate to that and has felt like you're not good enough, I completely 110% relate to you. And I'm here to tell you that you absolutely can do everything that you set your mind to. And that's what the Compassion Conference is all about. Make those plans, work hard, and make them happen. Thank you.
All right, well, thank you so much for the top three in the teen division. You may exit to your left so you get ready for your final walk. All right, so here we have the top three in Miss. So the first one is North Carolina, and your question is, if you were to become the next USA National Miss, you would be the leader of your sister queens and the representation of UNM. What is your plan of action to be a strong leader for your sister queens and to represent UNM nationwide?
Absolutely. So when I was about 17 years old, I was the founder of a 501c3 nonprofit organization called Joyful Sleepers. And the reason I was able to get there were because of my mentors. As the next USA National Miss, I completely understand my responsibility to be a role model to other girls and to my sister queens. And so I would absolutely love to push the importance of becoming mentors and creating more mentors. I believe mentorship to be so powerful in teaching young kids how to behave in schools, how to behave in society, and how to be impactful. I have found tons of research on the fact that 1 in 3 kids in America lack a mentor, and as the next USA National Miss, it's my mission to end that. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Texas Heartland. What have you done during your reign to inspire change in your community?
Thank you, Betty. Okay, so first and foremost, this is my second year here with USA National Miss, and let me just say, it has been beyond life-changing. My number one goal as the next USA National Miss is impact, because you don't know what it means to walk through that door with a sparkly crown on your head, be able to take it off, look someone in the eye and say, guess what? I wasn't enough once too. I know what that feels like. I know what you're going through, and you are not alone. I'm sure many people sitting in this audience or maybe watching at home have been in the same shoes that I have. About 5 years ago, I was in the lowest point of my entire life, and I didn't think that I would ever get out of it. And I'm so thankful to pageants and family and friends and my Heavenly Father for pulling me out of something that I never thought I would get out of. And as the next USA National Miss, I will continue to do that for girls and boys across our nation. Thank you.
All right, our third finalist is Suncoast. And here's your question. If your best friend was asked to give an example of your kindness and dedication towards using your title for the greater good, what would be their example?
Ooh, oh gosh. So my best friend would probably talk about the fact that my kindness comes from a place of knowing what it's like to be unkind to yourself and have others be unkind to you. 5 years ago, I stood on the UNM stage at 19, lost no idea who I was in the darkest point of my life, just getting out of an abusive relationship and not knowing what I was capable of, what fire really lied deep within my soul. And moving forward, I made a promise to myself at 19, 5 years ago, that no matter how big my dream was or how crazy it seemed, I was going to pursue it to the nth degree without fail. And that's why I'm still here today at UNM, besides the fact that I absolutely love UNM. But my kindness comes from all the moments in my reign where it hasn't been about, like Justice said, the sparkly sash or the beautiful crown. It's been about meeting with federal representatives, meeting with state representatives, meeting with governors, and getting my Be a Hero curriculum implemented in our school classrooms to create a habit of kindness. It's about promoting my Passion with a Purpose workshops so that young girls and young boys everywhere don't feel lost with their passion. They don't feel low and dark with these big dreams and nothing to do with them. Taking my over a decade's worth of experience working with my own nonprofit and giving that out to the world so everyone is empowered and equipped with what they need to go out there and maximize their good. My kindness comes from a place of not being kind to myself. It comes from a history of depression and struggling with my self-worth. My best friend would probably say that a lot of my kindness comes from the fact that I think kindness is contagious. It's kind of my little catchphrase. I think that one person smiling at you on the street or coming to your classroom and giving a speech, or no matter what it is, one small act of kindness can act as a massive wave of change. And as your next USA National Miss, that is exactly what I plan to do. I already have my first appearance planned, meeting with multiple governors to continue pushing getting my Be a Hero program implemented into school classrooms across the nation. I will work to be the most visible representation of what this organization can do and how it can take young girls with dreams and turn them into women with vision, just like it has done for me over my 5 years being in USA National Miss.
Thank you so much to the top three. You may now exit to the stage left.